Hi everybody, this is Jorge Garcia, the BBC Technology Correspondent. In today's episode, I'm going to explain everything you need to know about intellectual property rights. Then I'm going to present the Frisbee case in Colombia. Also, I will explain how the use of AI is a new challenge in this field. And finally, I will give you some tips on how you can protect your ideas. So let's get started. Well, to be honest, when we think about intellectual property or IP, it is always the image of a crazy scientist, the creation of a new machine, but IP goes beyond. It also involves music, films, photographs, logos, audiovisual productions, and even digital content uploaded to streaming platforms. In audiovisual industry, creators spend such a long time producing content that protecting their work becomes essential. According to the World Intellectual Property Organization, or WIPO, IP refers to the creation of the mind, such as inventions, literary and artistic works, design and symbols, etc. IP is protected in law by, for example, patents, copyright, and trademarks, which enable people to earn recognition or financial benefit from what they invent or create. Modern initiatives to protect IP through international law started with the Paris Convention for the Protection of Industrial Property in 1883 and the Berne Convention for the Protection of Literary and Artistic Works in 1886. IP rights are also safeguarded by Article 27 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and is often divided into two main categories. The first one is industrial property that includes patents for inventions, industrial design, trademarks, and geographical indications. The second one is copyright and related rights cover literacy, artistic and scientific works, including performance and broadcast. Now let's focus on trademark. A trademark is a sign capable of distinguishing the goods or services of one enterprise from those of other enterprises. Trademarks have been around for many years. Actually, in ancient times, artisans would sign or mark their work to prove they had made it. Gradually, laws evolved to protect such marks. These days, trademarks are essential to businesses. They take many forms and identify a huge array of goods and services, as well as the case I'm going to present you today. For enterprises, it's so important to spend enormous amount of time and money developing their brands and trademarks. To protect a trademark, you should register it. Owners of a registered mark have the exclusive right to control who uses it. They can use it to identify their own goods or services, or license or sell it for someone else to use. That was illustrated a few months in Colombia. The Frisbee case became known when a Spanish company used the image, logos, and public identity of the Colombian company Frisbee. While they were using the company's material, a major controversy was spreading across social media. The conflict became so serious that lawyers and producers had to negotiate broadcasting rights. In this case, the Colombian company had registered the brand but failed to use it effectively, which allowed Frisbee España to register and exploit its own version commercially. When this happened, legal battles were triggered over the validity of registrations, claims of non-use, and alleged infringement of trademark rights. Currently, the case remains ongoing with cross demands seeking to determine who holds legitimate ownership and exclusive rights to exploit the brand Frisbee in European territory. The dispute highlights the critical importance of actively using registered trademarks and adopting clear international protection strategies to avoid losing required rights. So now, in conclusion, intellectual property rights are necessary to encourage creativity and innovation. Without legal protection, creators might stop producing original content. Thank you for listening to today's episode. I hope you have learned something useful about intellectual property and the challenges that technology is bringing to the audiovisual world. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.